that time. We had 2 officers who were shot, both of them non-life-threatening injuries, and they were transported to the hospital for treatment. The suspect is currently deceased on the scene, and at this point, the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department will be leading this investigation due to the fact that our officers were shot. So at this time, I'll take any questions you might have.
What was the call that you were responding to?
Officers were here to serve a warrant, and the warrant had multiple violent criminal actions on this suspect, and they were able to encounter this individual when they came to the scene.
How your officers are doing?
Yeah.
Where maybe they were hit and
Yeah.
what their status is?
Good question. Appreciate it. And you know, the officers are at this time. I'm not going to disclose where they were hit necessarily, but they were hitting areas that it's not going to be life-threatening for them. They are at the hospital at this time. Again, like I said, reason we're going to be leading that investigation is because of the officers that were struck by the gunfire.
What can you tell us about this suspect? Maybe it was violent past, and this was somebody that you guys were worried about.
Yeah, it's somebody we've been looking for quite a while. Their office, we will be releasing that individual's name. You'll be able to subsequently get the information on his history, but it's something that our officers face every single day, that when they're trying to do their job, and it's unfortunate. You never want this outcome, and it's unfortunate that we're standing here talking to you today about this.
Was anyone else inside of the home at the time?
There's indication there were other people in the house at the time. I don't have all that information at this point.
You know, as the chief, how do you take this? How are you doing, knowing that your officers were put in a really terrible situation, two of them ended up being hurt?
Yeah, you know, it's just your heart sinks when you get that phone call. You just have to start praying for the best, and you know, any life taken, whether it's a suspect shooting at us or whether it's our officers, you know, you never want to see that, but you know, thank God the officers are going to be okay. They're going to have a full recovery, but you know, you also have to look at the fact that they were forced to take a life this evening, and nobody wants to have to go through that.
This is yet another violent crime, like another time serving a warrant.
Yeah.
Suspect shoots at officers. I know
Yeah.
it's fresh right now, but is there anything you're telling your officers given this? I know you have to serve warrants too, but it must be tough.
Yeah, it is tough, and you know, our officers know that their jobs are dangerous. What we do in each of these situations, you just have to continue to learn, be more vigilant, and you know, at some point, you know, it's unfortunate, but some people want to respond by using deadly force, and you know, our officers are well trained and equipped to be able to respond appropriately. And you just a phone call you never want to get as a police chief, and it just sinks your heart there for a bit until you realize that the officers are okay.
Chief, you said that you guys had been looking for this suspect for a while. Were you guys tipped off, or how did you guys find them?
No, I think the officers just through their investigations and constant checks on where the individual might be located, and it brought them back out here to the scene again this evening, and this is where they were able to encounter him.
This is a pretty nice neighborhood. What do you tell the neighbors who live here?
Yeah, I just want to, you know, let them know that, you know, we're here to protect and serve. We're not here for anything other than to serve that warrant, and so this isolated incident does not need to reflect on this community, and that the individual certainly was responded in a sense that he did not want to go to jail and didn't want officers to apprehend him, and that's the result of it. So I don't think it's any reflection on the community at all.
Okay, guys, we're going to get the chief out. He's going to go to the hospital to go visit with our officers.
Yep.
So
Thank you.
right this way.
Can you tell us why we're
We'll be putting out a press release.
Can we
Hi. Thank you. We'll be putting out a press release here shortly with some more information, and you'll get some updates from Public Affairs, okay? Thank you all so much. It's okay. We'll be saying it in our live shots. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.